What if I told you that your greatest strength, your kindness, is also the very reason people sometimes dismiss you, push your boundaries, or take you for granted? It's a painful truth many good-hearted people quietly endure. The more accommodating you are, the more likely others are to test your limits. The more understanding you are, the more they assume you'll always bend. And eventually, you start to wonder, is kindness the problem? The answer is no. Kindness is not the issue. The issue is unbalanced kindness. Kindness that lacks boundaries. Kindness that forgets its own worth. Kindness given without strength. The Stoics knew this well. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, three of the greatest Stoic thinkers, spoke often about virtue. But they also warned against becoming a slave to the opinions and demands of others. To them, true virtue was never submission. It was integrity, a blend of compassion and clarity, of gentleness and firmness. If you've ever felt like being nice only made you invisible, if you've wondered why your goodwill wasn't returned with respect, this is your moment to change that. This is where you learn how to be kind without being taken advantage of, to be respected without hardening your heart. 1. The root of disrespect. Kindness without strength. Let's start with the core of the issue. People don't disrespect kindness itself. They disrespect kindness that isn't backed by self-respect. When you say yes to everything, never speak up for yourself, and constantly sacrifice your own needs to keep others happy, you may feel generous, but what others see is a lack of boundaries. And in the human psyche, anything without boundaries feels disposable. The Stoics taught that virtue should never come at the cost of dignity. As Epictetus put it, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, don't bend your values just to be liked. Be kind, but be strong. Be generous, but with discernment. True kindness does not mean self-erasure. When you give out of fear of conflict, of rejection, of being misunderstood, your kindness becomes a strategy, not a virtue. And eventually, it loses its power. Or worse, it invites exploitation. 2. The difference between kindness and weakness. Here's something crucial. Kindness and weakness are not the same, but many confuse them. People assume that if you are gentle, you must be fragile. If you forgive easily, you must not stand for anything. But Stoic kindness is not soft-heartedness, it is strength under control. Seneca wrote, "A gift consists not in what is done or given, but in the intention of the giver." Kindness, in its truest form, is intentional. It is not a reflex to please others. It is a conscious choice rooted in values, not a currency used to buy affection or acceptance. When kindness is fused with confidence, people notice, they respect it, but when it comes from a place of need or fear, it becomes a signal, not of virtue, but of vulnerability. The key? Be kind from principle, not from pressure. Let your kindness be an extension of your strength, not a replacement for it. 3. How to be kind without being disrespected. So how do we strike the balance? How do we protect our peace without becoming cold? The Stoics offer 3 powerful principles. 1. Set boundaries without guilt. Saying no isn't cruel, it's clarity. It shows you know where you begin and where others end. The Stoics believed in self-governance, in reason over emotional obligation. Every time you honor your boundaries, you teach people how to treat you. 2. Detach from the need for validation. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you stop needing others to agree with you, your kindness becomes genuine. You give freely, not desperately. And paradoxically, that's when people begin to respect you more. 3. Combine kindness with authority. Being kind doesn't mean letting others walk over you. It means helping without enabling. Speaking softly but standing firmly. Forgiving but not forgetting your worth. When you act from inner strength, people can sense it. It changes how they respond to you. Boundaries are not walls. They're doors with locks, a way to decide who has access to your energy. And under what terms. 4. Why some people exploit kindness. Not everyone sees your kindness as something noble. Some people see it as an opening, a chance to manipulate, control, and extract. These are individuals who thrive on testing limits. And if they find that your kindness is limitless, that you never push back, they will keep taking. Little by little, until you're drained. Seneca warned us to associate with people who will make a better man of you. That means surrounding yourself with those who value and respect your goodness, not those who weaponize it. If someone consistently takes more than they give, pushes your limits, or makes you feel guilty for standing your ground, they are not a safe place for your generosity. Guard your kindness like you would a valuable treasure. Offer it with open hands, but not to those who bite them. 5. Embodying true Stoic kindness. The ultimate goal is not to stop being kind. The goal is to elevate your kindness, to pair it with wisdom, self-respect, and purpose. Here's how to begin living Stoic kindness. Give without expectation, but not at your own expense. Don't trade pieces of your soul for someone else's comfort. Hold firm to your values. Never apologize for setting boundaries that protect your peace. Be kind, but clear. You don't need to raise your voice or harden your heart. Just speak the truth. Calmly and confidently. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. So be kind, not to be liked, but because it's who you are. But also be strong, because without strength, kindness loses its meaning." The Stoics didn't teach us to be heartless. They taught us to be anchored. Final reflection. Kindness is power, when paired with self-respect. Let's be clear. Kindness is a gift. It's a force that softens the world. That heals wounds. That reminds people of their humanity. But even the most beautiful gift can be misused if not given with intention. If you constantly find yourself being disrespected, overlooked, or manipulated, it's not because your kindness is wrong. It's because it isn't protected. Respect begins with you, with how you treat yourself, with what you tolerate, with how you respond when others test your limits. The Stoics mastered the balance of strength and compassion. And now, so can you. So don't stop being kind, but be wise in how you offer it. Be discerning in where you place it. And above all, remember this: your kindness should be a reflection of your strength, not a reason for others to doubt it.